Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BA'Hashem YAHAWASHI, BA'Hashem RUKAKWADASH, and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim, Wa'akwathium, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from his final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 13. Yea, before the day was I am he, and there is none that can deliver out of my hand. I will work, and who shall let it? So basically today's lesson is going to be about how when the Lord if and when the Lord sets his sights on you to judge you, there is nothing that you can do. All right. And the inspiration to do this lesson was these two videos I saw. I don't remember, this was a long time ago that I saw this. I'm only doing this now, but as I accidentally clicked on something, or I guess home or something like that, I found this other video that we're also going to be watching, okay, because it also is a bit of the judgment of the Lord, and which actually reminds me of another precept. We will go into that after. Let's just watch these videos first, okay? So first things first, okay? Let's watch this video. This is in Colombia, apparently, I guess, because I don't... The woman over here, or the person. And then if you see the skies look clear. It looks super clear. There's no rain or anything like that. Just out of nowhere, random thunder, a random thunderbolt just shot down and targeted her, and she died from that. By the way, she actually died. Venezuelan tourists. All right, so most likely an Israelite, because I believe Israelites are also come from Venezuela, all right? And she died after lightning struck her while she was enjoying herself on a beach in Colombia, all right? This woman was identified, however, without success for 45 minutes, okay? So the thing is, look at the area that she's in. She was not in any immediate danger. Okay, that's number one. She was not in any immediate danger. The waters were calm. There was barely anyone around her. All right. And out of all the things that could have happened, okay, she could have been swimming in the ocean and then drowned. Someone could have ran up and stabbed her. Someone could have done something. She could have eaten something bad or whatever. But specifically, the Lord chose to strike her down with lightning. Okay, this is clearly showing that the Lord is the Lord YAHAWAH. All right, He is alive and well. He is getting ready to judge these 2/3 ass niggas. All right, as well as these Babylonian heathens. All right, all these devils, these Edomites, these other heathens, whatever, the rest of them, okay? Everyone the Lord is getting ready to judge everyone, all right? For all the wickedness that they've done, for all the wickedness that they've pushed out in the world, and it is getting high time for the Lord to, execute His judgment, all right? And I'm not even gonna lie, while I don't know what she did to deserve that, all right? But I think this is absolutely crazy. This is actually a beautiful display of the power of YAHAWASHI, because this is unprecedented, unpredictable, unbelievable, okay? Barely anyone would be able to believe that unless it was captured on video. like it is right now. This is like that's actually just straight up unbelievable. And apparently, I guess it was loud, as you could see. She flinched from it, and other people flinched from it. Yeah, you see the big flinch. So it was super loud. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that, you know, we can't, as the scriptures say, Isaiah 43 verse 13, there is none that can deliver out of my hand, in the hand of Yahawah, YAHAWASHI. If the Lord sets his sights on you, you're done. If you have been a wicked ass demon, you're done. Now, in addition to that, okay, there are other ways that the Lord, honestly, this is actually one of my favorite ways. I'm not gonna lie. I actually love the fact that I got to see this. I really hope that everyone sees this video. All right, but everyone that's in this truth sees this video. All right. Now, in addition to that, there's this video, which we're gonna see first. Let's watch it first. Okay, so you see this man, Slakia, this man literally came up to her. I guess maybe said something like to a complete stranger, or that's what it seems like. That's what it seems to be. And he just up and punched her. And then you see the thing. Okay, like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the thing is that she's with this dude, I guess, or maybe she's not. She's not with him. And the dude, is she with him? I don't think he was with them. Slakia. Okay, so yeah, basically, this is more so a show, a display to show that these women are going to need, you know, men to be protected from, you know, these other men. All right, like not just these men, but just dangers in general. All right, let's get this first. Sirach chapter 39 verse 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So the Lord put a demon on this dude to want to punch her like out of nowhere. All right, and I'm telling you, it is pretty crazy. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that all these you know, cameras or people are posting all these cameras online is in another thing that's kind of wild to me, speaking as a man. But yeah, of course the Lord is making all this happen in order for us to make lessons and have a better understanding on, you know, what's going on, not just in on a smaller scale, not just on a small scale, but on a big scale. All right, this is the Lord, you know, executing judgment. Okay, now imagine, Slucky, not just imagine, but this happened right now in this current day and age, this time, in these current times. All right, how much more during Jacob's trouble? All right, how much more is a man, all right, or a man that has a demon on him like this, okay, gonna take this, gonna potentially take this a step further. Okay, imagine what he would do, all right, if there was no oh, it was in 2023. So imagine if what he would do if there was no, you know, police and whatnot. So after he knocked her out, okay, then he could just knock the other friend out and then do whatever he wants. Do a plethora of more and more, you know, wicked things. Just take the woman right then and there, or take her and then the golden wedge of Ophir. All right. So specifically, a man of the Lord, okay, is going to be more precious than fine gold. All right. Men of the Lord, men are going to be scarce in the time. And let me get that as a matter of fact. Frick. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 31, and even Slakia, Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 31, even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left. Wait. I'm gonna go to the chapter. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 22, Slakia. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape hunger shall the sword destroy, and the death shall be cast out as dung, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no men to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? All right. Let me jump down to the point. Verse 32, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. Meaning that there's not going to be, any men in sight. The amount of men is going to be scarce, if not none at all, visibly seen or known. All right, verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Okay, that's basically the point. Okay, so when times get to stuff like this, okay, when there's gonna be, demons in all shapes, in all shape and form, okay, when there's gonna in terms of like Slakia, in terms of like, I guess, quote unquote good men, quote unquote, also in the sense of like, not making the women a prey, because obviously there's gonna be a reason that the women are going to be seeking out men. All right, in this time, it's not just a matter of just there's a lack of men. It's because there is a what's it called, a predator. All right, that's going to make these women praise. All right, and it's going to be demons like this. Okay, demons like this that are gonna go around and just basically doing whatever they want unchecked, because number one, these authoritative figures, all right, they're gonna be basically disbanded, or they're going to be replaced by demons like this. All right, so then as a result, in addition to the fact that people are also going to want to be protected by other calamities. All right, other calamities, and also be, or famine. What else? What were the other things? Famines. There are plagues. Where is it? Tribulation. Yeah. Is wars, famine, wars. Yeah, all the evils, all the evil, basically famine and wars for the most part, I guess. All right, so yeah, when these women are going to be looking for these types of stuff, they're going to be looking to protect and provide for them. All right, and the thing is, Slakia, and the thing is that they will not be able to find them because a lot of the men of the Lord are going to be, under the protection of Yahawadah and YAHAWASHI. Now, in addition to that, let me also get this. Where is Isaiah chapter 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Okay, so in order to avoid these these judgments, all right, these women are going to be seeking for a man of the Lord. And what does it mean when a woman takes on a man's name? She's going to marry him. Okay, she's going to marry him and be basically under that man, okay, as a result. And then they're basically asking, okay, well, I don't want to go through all this hardship. Can I please be under? Can I please submit myself to you? All right, and this is what's going to cause, a lot of these women to not necessarily, I don't want to say come to their senses, because even then a lot of women aren't really coming to their senses, but I guess, yeah, whatever, come to their senses in terms of acknowledging and returning back to what's the word? The true traditional gender roles and values that they should already have had. All right. So, yeah, basically, this stuff like this is basically this is a preview of what's going to happen, down the line during Jacob's trouble. That as well as the fact that this is a wake up call for women to get right. All right, because if this man like him, if this guy was with them, which I don't think he was, okay, all right, because if he he's basically supposed to be looking after and protecting, the women that's under him. So why would he let this guy go like that if he was with them? Even if he was with them, but my guess is that he was just behind them. He wasn't really with them, so that's why he didn't really care too much to attack back or do anything about it. That's just my thing. Which if he doesn't know them, good on him for not simping. Good on him for not getting too much involved. But at the end of the day, the main thing we need to remember is that this type of judgment is coming for it's not just for the women, it's also for the men too. You don't want the Lord to target you like this, striking you with lightning. Okay, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like this is actually probably one of my favorite videos in a while, because the judgment that the Lord put on this woman, like that's actually cold. Like how can someone say that, okay, this person literally died from getting struck by lightning on a clear day like this is the type of stuff, Slacky, this is the type of stuff that basically shows the fact that the Lord YAHAWASHI does in fact exist. This is literally proof, like video evidence proof that YAHAWASHI exists. This basically cuts all these type of atheist mindsets saying stuff like that, because it goes against it goes against like nature. It goes against quote unquote science. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, it really just does not. All right, all these abnormalities, anomalies, and all that stuff. It's because it's the Lord choosing to interfere and do all this stuff in these strange times. All right, so Slacky about that. I do like to geek out about this type of stuff, but let's continue on with the lesson. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7, I form the light and create darkness, I make peace and create evil, I the Lord do all these things. All right, so Slakia, so the Lord, he creates light and darkness, he creates good and evil. Okay, good and evil, evil being the lightning strike that kills this woman, all right, as well as the demon that got on this dude to freaking punch this woman for seemingly no reason. All right, now maybe the dude doesn't know the woman, maybe they've never met, this is the first time they've ever met, and this dude just randomly felt the need, I want to punch someone, I just want to punch some random bitch and whatnot. All right, the Lord is the one that made him set his sight on her. Okay, why? Because she deserved it. She was probably doing something wicked in her life. All right, and the Lord's casting judgment. This is how the Lord casts judgment on people. All right, let me also get this. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 21, there shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Okay, so if these two examples, these two women, all right, which actually funnily enough they're both the victims in these quote unquote victims in these videos, this one and this, they're both women. All right, which I didn't even notice, I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, both of these are women. All right, but if they were both righteous, if they were both non-demons, okay, the Lord wouldn't allow that to happen. The Lord wouldn't go out of his way to send a thunderbolt on her. The Lord wouldn't let that woman, or this woman specifically, get punched. She was right there. She's literally right there. Why didn't he punch her instead? All right, or even her right there. Okay, like we have two other women in these videos and two men in these videos, and it was her. Why? All right, clearly because the Lord has beef. The Lord felt the need to judge this certain woman. All right, and also the Lord. Why didn't the Lord send a thunderbolt to any of these other people? There's like 1, 2, I think there's three, and a bunch of people over here. Okay, but only this one person got hit. All right, this is clearly a judgment from the Lord. All right, the Lord is selective about who he judges, and when these people are going off and being demons, the Lord's gonna judge these people. All right, righteously so. Isaiah chapter 30 verse from the top. Also, there's another thing I want to go into. Okay, Isaiah chapter 30 from the top. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Okay, so there's going to come a time where all these, specifically, primarily, I want to say primarily because it obviously applies to everyone, but primarily women. All right, primarily women, they're going to regret their decisions of they're going to regret their decisions of thinking that, oh yeah, I'm going to live as an independent and strong independent woman, blah blah blah. All right, I'm going to live my life as a strong independent woman. All right. And they do that because this society empowers them and basically teaches them and basically supports, or not supports, encourages that this society makes so many different laws, okay, maybe that aren't explicit, okay, but they are, I guess, implicit, all right, implicit, that imply that, yeah, basically you can do, as a woman, you can do all this, you can do this, that, and the third, and as a result, you're gaining from it. You're gaining from sleeping with a bunch of different men and having kids by each and every different man, and you can get child support, and you can get child support from all that. But but does the Lord approve of that? No, He does not approve of you, of a woman sleeping with multiple men, having kids by a bunch of multiple men, and then sucking all the money from each and every one of those men. All right, so then, now I don't have to work. I heard that was a woman. That was what a woman said. You can just go sleep with a bunch of men, get pregnant by them, and then take child support from all of them. That's she literally said that is her business plan, and I think she did go through with that. I'm pretty sure she did. All right, but then when all hell breaks loose, when all that is said and done, all right, when this society collapse, okay, when Esau's kingdom is destroyed, okay, and there's no Babylonian laws that to encourage their bad behavior, all right, after all that's taken down, then there's not going to be any cover, there's not going to be any protection, okay. It's just you. You're just going to be a prey as a woman. All right. Now, Slakia. In addition to that, we also have to look at, let me take this. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, in Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. So when they're seeking counsel, they're seeking a covering, they're seeking the way of their way of life. They're not seeking it from YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. They're seeking it from other avenues, which primarily comes from Esau, Edom. Okay, this society makes it so that these women, if again like this, I'm literally only making an assumption off of this. It makes these two women think that, yeah, they can go walking down the street and absolutely nothing's gonna happen, or making them think that, oh yeah, I should be able to go walking down the street by myself without the need of, and that was a big thing from Twitch streamers or female Twitch streamers. They said that they don't feel safe walking down the street and doing IRL streams by themselves. They because so many people bother them, and there was a bunch of different videos and stuff like that where, let me get that, as a matter of fact. Harassed. Yeah. See, okay, so a woman need to watch a video, but yeah, you basically see this. She was out in public by herself. Some dude was just basically grabbing her and stuff like that, and doing all this stuff. All right, like this is clearly, and do I really need to? Nah, I really don't need to. I doubt it. But basically, yeah, this is judgment of the Lord. All right, yeah, I don't need to laugh. I don't need to explain it why I'm laughing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure for the most part people get the point. Yeah. So it's not May Slakia. this society makes them think that they can do this, make them think that they should do this, but in actuality, okay, they what these women should be doing, all right, is submitting to a husband, so that these types of stuff are, number one, less likely to happen. I'm not going to say that they will never happen, but they are a lot less likely to happen, all right? And if and because and that's the reason why they're a lot less likely is because when there's a man present, if there's a man that's with them, because that's the thing why I'm saying that I don't think that this dude is with them, is because he sees more, he saw more of these girls walking. He probably saw the gap, the distance and stuff like that, so he assumed these two were not with him. These two are just together, all right? So as a result, he thought, yeah, easy prey, I'm just gonna sucker punch them and leave. But if this man was in fact with them, if this man was a part of the what's it called, if it was a group of three, not just if it was a group of these three and not a group of just these two, then what would happen was, like, a man, if that was his woman, his sister, whatever, okay, he would have done something. He would have protected them, or he would have made, at the very least, made him regret attacking her, all right? But because, and this is the thing that some woman said, men only protect what's theirs, as in men only protect, the women that are under them, and that, which is true. We should not, or Slakia, a good man of the Lord, okay, should not be wasting his energy on a freaking demon of the world, all right? Demon of the world want to do whole girl summer and all this stuff like that, all right? So again, I want to say good on him for not doing anything or jumping in, all right? But that is another thing. Saka, that's another thing. You have these alphabet men, quote unquote men, that are not going to do anything, all right? So in the event that there's danger, you're gonna look to the only man that's with you, and he's gonna be effeminate, and he's not gonna be able to protect you because he can't even protect himself, all right? So this is the issue. This is the problem that these women, especially these single mothers that are raising these sons, they're doing. They're making these men that are effeminate, that can't protect not only themselves but can't protect anybody. All right. So what do you like? What's the thing? What are you gonna do when all hell breaks loose? What are you gonna do when Jacob's trouble hits? All right. You're just gonna be a prey, and then all men like these that have demons on them, they're just gonna do whatever they want. They're gonna abuse not only you, but maybe hell, Yahweh forbid, the boys. All right. So, moving on, Isaiah 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and horsemen because they are very strong, but look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So when Jacob's trouble comes, all right, then you're gonna get people that are saying, oh my God, Esau, what do we do? What's the government telling us to do? We need to do this and the third. All right, and then the government's gonna say, fuck you, we're done. All right, especially with these movies, these zombie movies. If you've seen any of them, there was this one I saw a bunch of different ones. Bunch of different ones. Basically, they're saying like, oh, we need to wait for the government to come save us. We can wait for the government to come save us. They're not going to save you. They don't give a damn about you. They're going to leave you to die. They are leaving you to die. All right. Like, and this is, Saki, this is why the first thing that should be on your mind is calling upon the name of the Lord. And that's another reason why the name of YAHAWASHI is so important, because you can't be calling on some fake name, some non-name, or some devil that does not care about you. All right. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, BaHashem YAHAWASHI, BaHashem RICANS. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom.